G'day everyone, Dan from Epic Drives Western Australia. Another episode that's not too four-wheel drivey. I'm hiking back on the Bibbulmun track, just at Sullivan's Rock. I finished off my last trip here where I got picked up, so my wife dropped me off again, and another cruisy, well, this is my longest time now on the Bibbulmun track. I'm actually going to be spending 4 days out on the track, so 3 nights, and the boys are going to be joining me on my last night. They didn't come again because although it's not, you know, hugely long, the distance I'm planning on hiking, they're sick, so it is pretty far for them. Sullivan's Rock is just off Albany Highway, so anyone can come here and explore around for the day. I'd say the only downside to this joint is that you get the road noise. So although it's picturesque, you know, you've just got the sound of trucks constantly. It's only, I think, just under 4Ks to the first camp, but it's already the afternoon, so that'll do me for my first day. And of course it's raining. It's always raining when I'm on the bib, but it's always nice when it's raining anyway. So I'm not complaining. The next few days, the weather forecast is for dry weather, so that'll be a nice change. Typical bib fashion, I've just taken off my jacket and it's pouring down. Whoa, what a bog hole. Damn, that'd be fun. Can't drive fourbies along here. That must be, I don't know, Parks and Wildlife or something to get to have fun in that one. Got a bridge. So yeah, I'm getting soaked, but I can't be bothered stopping again. Take my jacket out to put it on, because you know what'll happen? Yeah, it'll stop. So onwards. I haven't brought much with me. I haven't even got that many spare clothes because, you know, space is always so limited with weight. So I don't know. If I move fast, I'll hopefully get warm. It's not cold, but it's certainly not hot. Raincoat on again. Whatever weather. But of course, it's drying up a bit now. This is what it's all about. I don't mind getting wet when I'm out hiking. It's better than sitting at home watching it out the window. That might just be me though. I reckon I lucked in with the wildflowers. There's heaps around. I don't know anything about them, but I do have a book that I didn't bring with me. That you can get from the Bibbulmun Track Association that's got, well, it's all about the wildflowers along the Bibbulmun Track, so you can take it with you and you can check them out. Look at that one. I mean, can't say I'm much of a flower person, but it makes for, you know, another element to the Bibbulmun Track when you've got heaps of colour. There's been, well, every colour really of wildflower along the track, and I've been trying to find the wildflowers, you know, lining them up with the four-wheel drive trips that I want to do for this time of year. So I know you can go on a website and tell you exactly where the wildflowers are, but there's not always a track that I want to do, or there's tracks I've done that, you know, I'd rather go somewhere new. So I've sort of seen a few out four-wheel driving this spring, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with the amount of flowers along here. Something to look at. running water. Haven't drunk much water, but I'll fill up here. Pretty close to the road. So, I know. When you take water from places like this, there's a few bubbles in it. A good idea is to just drink a little bit, wait half an hour or so, see how you feel. If you don't want to go and neck a whole heap, I'll probably leave that. And now wait till I'm somewhere a bit more off the road. The last, probably, I don't know, well, 4 days, there's been road noise along the track, so it does detract a little bit from the whole concept of it. And obviously things like that water source might be, you know, run off from the road, so yeah. Kind of track I like, so far from the highway. There's been some okay, interesting parts. The flowers are nice, and now we're into the thick of it, and I can walk for ages and ages and enjoy it when it's like this. This is what I've been waiting for since the last time I was here, just out in the bush. Time's irrelevant. It's raining, but it's beautiful. It's all fresh. So you can very still hear the highway. It's school holidays at the moment. It's a long weekend last weekend, but obviously everybody's out, you know, exploring the state. So I'm sort of anticipating that it's probably going to be busy. I haven't seen anybody yet, but being so close to the highway and that the huts that I'm staying at are all relatively easy to get to from, you know, car parks, that I'll probably bump into people, and every time I do, I always meet someone really interesting. I've been really, really lucky. So fingers crossed, if I meet somebody, have a good chat, probably an Nintenders who I normally meet, and then they ask me how far I've walked. It's quite embarrassing today. I got my maths a little bit wrong. I think, I don't know, I'll work it out how far I've walked today, but nothing too spectacular, that's for sure. So just over there is Mount Cook group campsite. So if you're in a large group, that's the place. But we're gonna go check out the regular campsite. That's quite good, like obviously larger huts, tin roof, completely different sort of look to the regular huts, which is good if it gets busy and there's none at the group one. Go there if there's heaps of at the group one, and no, this one, that's cool. Plenty of campsites, so I don't know if this place gets busy. As I said, it is a school holiday, so yeah, it probably will be. Here it is, Mount Cook campsite. Let's see if anyone's home. Oh, just me so far. It is early. So yeah, it looks all right. There's a fire still going there. Must be from yesterday. Just past the group campsites. Get this bag off. Have a look around. So I got new boots. My last trip I was on, my work boots just really weren't up to the task. I mean, I work in them all day and I'm on my feet all day, but it's a whole different thing when you're hiking. I think went over 2 hills and yeah, ended up with blisters. So I did get some new shoes, and I gotta say, so far they're pretty good, but drum roll, I've only walked 4.6 kilometers, so I don't think any hiking boot really warrants any kind of positive review after that. But we'll see how we go in 4 more days, how my feet are. I've also got some Milano wool socks, which have also made a big difference. They're so comfortable. So I'm gonna get into some warm clothes and try and get this fire going. It's sort of slowly smoking away over there, but there's no wood, no one's left any wood, so I'll go collect some. Everything's wet, so whether I get it going or not, I don't know. So far I've had luck getting fires on the bib going. Normally out camping takes me a while, but now I've said that. All set up, got the tent. That's my new favourite spot. So from now on I reckon I'm top bunk in the huts. Got my food all ready to go. There's my dessert. Eating pretty well tonight. I didn't bring as much food as last time. I certainly didn't bring as much scroggin, because I never finish it all. And I got the fire kind of going, all by accident. I just collected some small wet wood, slowly smoking away. Busy setting up camp, and it did it itself. So I think that's the secret. Just don't do anything. That without any effort. Still a little bit of heat in there from whoever was here last. Got a fire. Put some wood under there, so I'll try not to use that so I don't have to go and put more there, but always nice if you're here and you leave wood for the next person. And then if we all do it, we've all got wood, so everyone's a winner. It's got a fair few hours until it gets dark. I'm gonna chill out and relax and see if anyone turns up. I've just been reading through the sign-in book, and it looks like this place gets really, really busy. It's still early and there's still obviously no one here, but I've got the feeling that there's definitely gonna be people. The last few nights there's been sort of 5 and 6. There was a note in the book saying they got here and there were 15 people here, and that was about a week ago. So who knows, it might be a bit of a party in here later. But right now it's quite peaceful. Birds are happily singing away and the weather's sort of cleared up a bit. It's probably not, well, it's definitely not the best campsite I stayed at. It's not the worst, but Mount Cook is just beyond the trees. You get glimpses of it so it's very, very close. A lot of people walk up there at night and watch the stars and that sort of thing up there on a clear night. Might do that later. I'll see. I've got all my stuff set up, so I don't, I think I'll probably end up having to move anyway if it gets really busy, because that's taken up a fair bit of real estate. So I'll happily go to the campsites to sleep if it does get busy. I'm getting hungry.
Oh. Morning. Jeez. Freezing last night. Freezing. There's about 8 people that rocked up last night to stay, so pretty busy, and they're pretty much all going the exact same way I am, so it'll be the same again tonight, and anyone else that comes. So a lot of people on this trip, which is nice. They're all nice people. I'm going to get up, start packing away, and then hit the track, try and warm up. It's freezing.
Just going to pack up now and get on the track. On the road again, so I just left Mount Cook. One of the blokes is still there, so I'm second last to leave. There was a group of scouts that turned up last night, and there's 6 of them, and then there's another group of 6 and another guy, so it's at 6 at 12. It's going to be about 14 of us at least tonight at the next camp, so that's going to be interesting, finding a spot. So hopefully there's plenty of tent sites, otherwise just have to work out where I'm going to fit. But yeah, as I said earlier, it was freezing last night. Everyone this morning was talking about how cold they were, but the weather's a bit nicer today. The problem with yesterday was the top temperature was probably reached about 16 degrees. It was cloudy and rainy. It bucketed down just after I went to bed, and then it completely cleared. I woke up at about 4:30 and the stars were out. That was nice, but it was bitterly cold. So I might have to double up on my clothing in bed tonight. But I'm sure I'll sleep well, because certainly didn't sleep that well last night. About 12, just over 12 Ks to do today. So double what I did yesterday. And I'm in no rush again, never in a rush. There's two groups ahead of me, one behind. Day 2. First obstacle we've got today, well, the only one really, is Mount Cook, which sort of just see through the trees, so straight up that bad boy. So that's the third hill in pretty close proximity along the track. Summit of Mount Cook. Track's really nice, really windy. So although it's just over or under now 12 Ks to the next camp, it's the first part of it is fairly challenging, but from then on it's flat. It's kind of cool to start the day off with a bit of a climb. The rest of the day is just a dawdle, a walk in the park. It's the summit of Mount Cook. So camped down at the bottom of it last night and up here for the morning. Beautiful spot. Bit of a breeze coming through now, but that's good because after that walk, a bit hot and sweaty. Alrighty, the descent down now. Always much better than the go up, but still slow going. But only 10 more Ks till I arrive at Narang Camp, I think it's called. I probably say all of the names of the campsites are wrong. I think I say Monadnock's wrong, I'm not sure. Maybe it doesn't matter how you say it. Hopefully you know what I mean anyway. But the rest of this hike now, I think, is, you know, pretty easy going. Just stop plenty of times, take plenty of photos, ramble like this a lot, and the day will go by like a blur. That was Mount Cook. I don't know if that's my favorite hill or whether it's just in my top favorite hill, but man, the views are stunning up the top of that. My legs are burning, and pretty much flat ground from now on, but I bring with me 650 mils of water, which I know is nowhere near enough for a day's walk, and I've nearly run out. So I'm hoping down at the bottom of the hill I come across a stream and I'll fill up, because it's not too far to camp anyway, about 8 k's to go. Stopped to get some food a little way back, and the guys that are behind me, the part of the group that stayed in the hut last night, they thought I'd stop because about 10 meters behind me there's a big snake and I didn't know, and so I haven't filmed the last bit because I've been keeping my eyes peeled. But I'm out on a bit of an open track now. Powerlines track, I'm fairly certain I've driven along here before. Part of the Bibbulmun track, but it's also like an access road. Almost certain. Just trying to remember which trip it was that I did it. I was cold this morning and now I'm hot. That's the bib. I'll be cold again tonight and then I'll be hot again tomorrow. It's all part of it. So nice. I mean, this track's obviously not that fantastic. So far the day's been just stunning, but that's it. Pretty sure the track into camp now is stock standard, but what a morning. Oh, might have to stop and have some proper lunch soon, or I may just carry on all the way to camp. I'm winning. I'm ahead of everybody else that stayed at the hut last night. Not that I'm trying to, I'm going really slow, but they are too, stopping and looking at everything. There's going to be a lot of people at camp tonight. A lot of people. The last 5 or 6 k's have been so boring. Track's just been the Powerlines track to start with, and then a wide track, an access track, and then it turns and you go on another access track. But I'm just under 5 k's to go. What, about 4 now, so I'll be there soon. I haven't really stopped to take pictures or do anything really, just been trying to smash out the k's, and when it's nothing really to look at, you pretty much start to notice every step and the bag starts to feel heavy. So feeling a bit miserable right now. I'm still happy. That was just my whinge. Be happy when I get to camp. 1k away. It's been very uneventful. It's been counting my steps, which is probably a psychological torture really. I find it kind of helps when you start to think about having a heavy bag. Just count. Almost there. I can smell, before I could swear I could smell food, like nachos. I don't know whether it's the bush or if it's the camp. If it's the camp, I could smell it from 1.5 k's away from camp. Probably wrong, surely no one there. Well, there's 3 people there. If there's not people there, there's definitely going to be more people there tonight. It's just a fact. Nearly there. I can't wait to get this bag off. Shoes have worked really well. I haven't got sore feet. Well, my feet are tired, but I haven't got blisters, which is great. So I'm really happy with these guys. And then we'll see how my feet go at the end of tomorrow. If they're doing well, then very happy. Nerang hut. Oh. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. If anyone's here. Looks like I'm the first to arrive. Get this bag off. Get my shoes off. I forgot my camp shoes. Like, just wear Crocs. It's always nice to get into those, but I haven't got them with me. Lots of water, a bit of food, set up, and I'm done. Whew. Oh, what if that's spare? Bonus, bit of gas. This is me. I'm in the campsite tonight rather than the hut because it's so busy. I've just seen more people rock up just as I started filming. I don't know how many people are here, but I'd say it's close to 20. So I've never seen a campsite on the Bilderman track this busy. So rather than, I mean, I've got a tent, so I'm out here, but I think most of these sites will be doubled up. They're pretty small. That's what you get on your little patch, and tents dotted all around. So this will be me for the night, and I hope I sleep a bit better tonight because it was freezing last night. It's going to be freezing again tonight, but at least I'm prepared for it mentally, I guess. And then tomorrow, about 21 k's, I'm going to pick the boys up North Bannister and then walk back to the hut there and spend one more night, and then walk back out in the morning and be picked up. So looking forward to it. I'm gonna have an early night tonight, I think. Pretty done really. It's still daylight, but it's ready for bed. I got hiking poles, and nerdy they may look, you sort of, I don't know, whenever I see people, and probably what I look like is Kel from Kath and Kim when he's power walking. But I tell you what, when you've got hills and stuff to climb, they do take a bit of the workload that your legs normally have to carry, so you save a bit of energy. So you might not look the coolest, but you know, at the end of the day, you've not burnt as much energy in your legs and you can go further. So this is the first time I'm trying them out. I don't really need them on the flats, but yesterday they were really handy going up the hill and coming down the hill. Also good for keeping your balance. Sort of use them to put your weight on as you're coming down a hill, so you're not less likely to slip. I'm happy with them so far. The only problem is when you're not using them, you either got to take your bag off and put them somewhere on your bag or carry them. These ones are quite light, they're carbon fibre. It's not too much of a hassle, but it is something else to bring. A lot of people don't use them, but I reckon they're pretty good so far. Don't know if I'll use them on every single hike, but certainly where there's hills I'll be bringing them along. 5k's in, so I'm just stopping for a break. Having my really reliable Scroggin there, which is awesomely tasty. but ridiculously unhealthy. So just bumped into the guy left before. He's having a rest here. You don't find a whole heap of really good logs to sit on. This one is a particularly good one because it's large. It's got a sort of flat sort of thing to sit on, and it's not burnt out. A lot of logs are just on the ground because they're burnt out, so you sit on them, you're going to be covered in charcoal. It's starting to warm up a little bit. It's going to be the warmest of all the days, I think, today. Possibly tomorrow is going to be warm, but it's not really a hiking day at all. Just walking a K and a bit to the road, or 2.5 K, something like that, with the boys. Must be in pig territory now. Didn't think they were this far north, but if I'm not mistaken, that's pig poo. Stopped off for something to eat. 10 o'clock, Serpentine River is down there, but there's no water in it, which is surprising because the amount of rain we've had recently, I'd have thought there'd be some, but obviously it must be perhaps the early stages of the river. I'm not too sure. Fair while to go. I'm meeting the boys now at 2 o'clock, so I've got to sort of keep moving. I want to get to camp, maybe set up a little bit, and then walk up the track to the road to meet them, and then we'll hike in together. Probably leave all my stuff at the hut, and we'll spend the night there, and then that'll be it. Tomorrow morning we'll walk back to the road and home. I think 4 days, yeah, it's going to definitely be enough for me this time around. These guys that spend weeks, or the whole thing, 6 weeks out on the track, wow, that's a really big effort. And there were 3 of them last night at the hut that are doing the end-to-end. Amazing. To be honest, I always like to think my fitness level is better than what it is. I'm going to have a decent rest when I get there, set up a little bit, and then I've got to walk up further to the road to go pick the boys up, but it's only a couple of Ks, but I don't want to do that straight away. I've got a few hours. Thank goodness. Top up my water too, I've run out. I can just start to see what appears to be the roof of a hut. Finally. Can't wait to get this bag off. I don't know how these people that, I'm on day 3, and I'm already starting to get a bit grumpy. I don't know how these people that spend weeks on here stay. Oh, hang on, I've got a sign going. Maybe that is the hut. You can just take this way, maybe. Anyway, we'll be here in a sec. This is the hut, a bit smaller than all the others. Gringy Creek. Had a quick walk up to the campsite, so there's someone up there. I don't know if it's the guy that was ahead of me or whether it's someone else heading north. Yeah. There's 2 other campsites available, and this only sleeps 4, so I think it's going to be first in, first served for sure tonight, which is a bit of a shame because I think there's a fair few people coming, so I don't know how we're all going to fit.
Bye, Mama.
Bye, Mama.
Bye.
Oh, have fun.
Okay.
And then there were 3. But Mama's not coming. Bye.
Bye.
Just about there. 2.5 k's and already tired, so just as well they didn't come on a big hike with me. They'll get there. Enjoying it, boys? Good find. Well, the boys have got the fire going, haven't you?
Yeah. Sorry, this
And Will's just off to get more wood. Where the guy I've been hiking with for the last 2 days, Luke. We got the wood ready later for the marshmallows. And then the sticks clearly don't go on the top, but
Can I
you know.
touch the stick?
no, it might be hot.
No.
Oh, okay.
The wood is still cold.
It was a cold night last night, and these boys were very cold, weren't you, Will? There's a little ball at the end of his tent, but he's warming himself up by the fire. We're having noodles again for breakfast, yay! Out of here, all packed up, tents away. Took a long time, but we're on the road, 2.5 k's, and that'll be the end of the trip. Don't think there's an awful lot to see in 2.5 k's where we're going, just heading down to Albany Highway. So I'll say goodbye here. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed it, thanks. I'm surprised, but thanks. I like making them, that's why I do it. The boys had fun, didn't you, boys?
Yeah.
They were freezing last night, and so was I. I've been freezing the last 3 nights, to be honest, so I'm looking forward to having a nice hot shower and a comfy bed tonight. Anyway, I'm Dan. It's been Epic Drives Western Australia. Catch ya. Say bye, boys.
Bye.